When I first started out in my job, I was actually excited that I was in college and pursuing my degree in IT, and I was going to be an IT intern at a small company that hired me. When I first started out, I did not know anything about an office job, so everything was new, and I was learning new things every single day, the good and the bad. My first boss, or mentor that I actually had, was a hard ass, know it all kind of boss who wanted me to do everything his way and learn to be basically a spitting image of him. As I learned more and more of the office culture, it slowly began to make me wonder why so many people looking into getting office jobs wanted them so badly. Being in IT, it wasn't all that cool as people would make it out to be. Everyone basically loves to gas up whatever career you're thinking of going into, and when you actually work the job, you come to the realization that if you do something every day, no matter how much you love it, you eventually start to hate it. And with this job, that is exactly how I felt. I liked the job at the start, or at least I thought I did, because I was always learning something new and improving my skills constantly. I have learned a lot from that internship that will help me on with anything I do professionally in the future, but what did not help me was anything I helped improve within the company was never credited towards me. Oftentimes, as an intern, your accomplishments are usually pushed under the rug, so to speak, and my mentors would often take ownership of whatever I had completed, leaving me to feel like I did nothing and I achieved nothing. I hated how no matter what I did or whenever I asked for more responsibilities, they would belittle me and just say that I wasn't ready for the challenge or I could not do it because I was not experienced enough yet. Yet, towards the end of this internship, I found it funny that I was the only one that knew how certain softwares worked that were specific to the company that many employees would rely on. And they constantly were begging me to train them on it, which I found ironic because I would always think back and be like, why would I train your bitch ass when you all made me learn it myself? When it wasn't even in my job description, mind you. I was just an intern, an IT intern at the company, but the company would constantly be trying to have me do other people's jobs who were incompetent or just plain stupid. I hated how I was expected to do multiple jobs while never getting any sort of reward for any of it, which was when I came to the realization I don't have to work hard at this job. And I won't work hard because they simply won't reward me enough or acknowledge that I'm doing multiple people's jobs and deserve the recognition at the very least because they would never give me any pay raises or anything, any benefits along those lines. So the whole time at this company, everyone was way older than me and clearly had a bias and hated younger people, or at the very least did not trust me or anyone else younger, despite me improving or helping people get and use the technology they use to keep doing their jobs or fix issues, um, while feeling like I was not appreciated or going anywhere in the company in the future. I began to slack off or pretend to work hard while doing my own things. And honestly, this felt great because all I got was a 60-cent raise after working 2 years with the company. While the second year of that, I did graduate for IT, and they let me go with the full time hours without giving me the full time pay or full time benefits. And they kept me listed as a part time employee still. So in the early days when I started slacking off, I would literally just play video games on the company laptop or just nonstop or look up interesting topics or events, just anything that would entertain me. And it was basically never work and sometimes fun even. All while the company that screwed me before was paying me to just sit there and enjoy myself slightly from time to time. Of course, I still had to commute to the job site and put up with a lot of the other strict BS that comes with a job, but it was worth it knowing that I was sticking it to them the whole time by pretending to work while not doing shit. Eventually, after getting bored of playing video games or just Googling random stuff, I was able to increase my skills while slacking off at work and focus on what I actually wanted to learn. And this then led me to research into side hustles and YouTube eventually. With all the extra time that I had on my hands, I would research all the different tools, editing tricks, anything else needed to start a simple YouTube channel. And this was all around the time that I was actually inspired by the YouTuber, the Philosophical Gamer, where his videos would often bring up topics that I would talk about on my channel here, but more focused towards his channel is more focused towards his life experience of being a millennial and escaping the system. And after gaining inspiration from his channel and learning more about it, I decided to start my own YouTube channel. And at first, it was hard. And it may not look like it was hard if you look back at my first few videos, but this was the time I was learning everything from scratch on my own. Most YouTubers are praised for their high amount of skill with editing or with their pure passion or raw talent, but me, on the other hand, I did not have any of those skills except for the passion. But I had always wanted to become a YouTuber ever since I was a kid, so I decided I would give it a go. As with all the extra time at work I had nothing to lose, and as long as I didn't quit, I could not fail this time. So I said fuck it. And then I began making videos, and eventually I got better and better at making them, and the ideas became more personalized and thought out to where I am today. To where I feel like I have improved a lot since I started YouTube, and all because I decided to reject my job duties when the company rejected any idea of me being incentivized for any sort of achievement I did at work. And this leads me to say, if you are in a job that disrespects you and treats you like dirt, despite being a valuable asset to their company, I say, why not take advantage of them like they took advantage of you? At the end of the day, at least this way you'll get something out of your job for the time that you put into it, and not just hating everything but doing nothing about it. Companies have no loyalty to us Gen Zers, at least in general, so why should we give these corporation douchebags any sort of respect? I say fuck them all and fuck their job duties. The only reason I was hired was because I was cheap labor for the company and they wanted to exploit my skills and talents for the benefit of their comfort. So if you have an opportunity or find an opportunity to get a starter job like this or an internship, which is what I had, I would take it if you have nothing else, because starting out, I had nothing else, and it was either this internship or the grocery store down the street or McDonald's. It was a no-brainer. But after a year of being with the company and getting a degree and 2 certificates within IT and still not getting compensated for it all, and not to mention taking on 5 times more responsibilities than was in the job description, at that point I said fuck it and just silently pretend to do the job and watch the company crumble. And honestly, well, to be honest, the company was doing just fine while I wasn't doing shit the whole time, because the company won't fail if one person slacks off. But you get the point in this. You get what you put into your employees. If you treat them like a dog, don't expect them not to spit in your face, because anyone with self-respect and a brain will say no to this modern day bullshit. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment, whatever you're feeling. By the way, I will have the Philosophical Gamers YouTube channel in the comment section, so if you want to go check him out, feel free to do so, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.